Imagine, for a moment, that you are a tuning fork in the vast orchestra of the cosmos, constantly resonating, vibrating, and harmonizing with the frequencies that surround you. Each thought you entertain, every word you speak, sends out a tone, a frequency, a vibration. But what happens when that tone is rooted in complaint? Maybe it's the slow driver, the weather, a late email, or something bigger, like feeling stuck in life. These moments may seem harmless, but they carry a hidden cost. In this video, we'll explore the unseen consequences of complaining, and how this seemingly small habit can ripple out, influencing not only your energetic field, but your mental clarity, emotional state, and spiritual alignment. Get ready to uncover how complaining disrupts the symphony of your soul, and how you can restore inner harmony. Complaining has become so woven into everyday conversation that we often don't even notice when we're doing it. It slides into our words like background noise, about politics, co-workers, traffic, even the long line at the grocery store. But what if these moments of complaint were actually subtle acts of energetic resistance? At its core, complaining is a rejection, a dissonance with what is. It says, "This moment is not enough. Life should be different." And this is where the disturbance begins. Each time we complain, we subtly fracture our alignment with the present moment. Complaining isn't just about frustration. It's a signal, a signpost showing that we're pushing against the current of life rather than flowing with it. And when you resist the moment, you create turbulence in your energy field, like pebbles disturbing the still surface of a pond. Mystics and philosophers throughout time have spoken of life as movement, constant, shifting, flowing. Heraclitus once said, "You cannot step into the same river twice." Life is like that river. It doesn't stop for us to judge it. But when we complain, we're trying to dam the current, to hold still what was never meant to be controlled. And that resistance doesn't just stay in your thoughts. It radiates outward, affecting your entire system. The mind and body are part of one luminous feedback loop. Every word, every emotion is a pulse that echoes through your cells. Complaining may seem like venting steam, but energetically, it's like lighting a slow-burning fuse. It generates density in the aura, heaviness in the body, and disharmony in the mind. Repetitive complaints reinforce a mindset of lack. Neurologically, the brain begins to favor those thought patterns, creating what scientists call negativity loops. Over time, these loops become your mental default, pulling your focus to what's wrong rather than what's right. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls this the familiar past, a state where your thoughts, feelings, and even your body chemistry become addicted to stress. Complaining feeds that addiction. It keeps the body in fight or flight, flooding your system with cortisol and tension. When cortisol flows constantly, your immune system falters. Fatigue sets in. The nervous system becomes hypersensitive, and subtle tension builds, first in the shoulders, then in the chest, then deeper into your organs and energetic centers. The body remembers every complaint, even if your mind forgets. Emotionally, it becomes harder to access joy. Spiritually, you feel more disconnected. Complaining creates an inner fog, obscuring your higher guidance. The soul's whispers get drowned out by mental noise, and little by little, the magic of life dims. Energetically, you are closing your own channels. In esoteric teachings, the energy body is a flowing system, with light moving through chakras and meridians. But complaint disrupts this flow, particularly around the solar plexus, where willpower lives, and the throat chakra, our center of truth and expression. As these areas become clogged with dense energy, we begin to feel less empowered, less authentic. According to Hermetic wisdom, everything begins in mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality, and every time you speak a complaint, you're casting a spell, not with intention, but with repetition. Words are not neutral. They carry charge, frequency, momentum. Neville Goddard spoke of the power of feeling, how your emotional state is the magnet that attracts reality. Complaining stems from the feeling of lack, and when you vibrate at lack, life reflects that frequency back to you again and again. It's not just that complaining is negative, it's that it anchors you to a timeline where solutions are invisible and problems multiply. This is why those who complain often feel stuck. Energetically, they are looping the same story. What you feel, you repeat. What you repeat, you attract. But there is another way, a sacred pivot. The key to breaking this loop is simple, but profound. It's the vibration of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a spiritual ideal, it's a frequency, a bridge between resistance and flow, between limitation and possibility. Gratitude doesn't deny life's challenges. It meets them with openness, and in doing so, it transforms them. Eckhart Tolle reminds us that acceptance of the present moment dissolves suffering. When we stop fighting what is, a deeper intelligence emerges. Life begins to cooperate with us rather than resist us. Gratitude is the energy of cooperation with life. It softens the body, clears the mind, and expands the aura. Where complaint closes, gratitude opens. Where complaint stagnates, gratitude flows. So, how do we shift? How do we retrain ourselves to choose gratitude over resistance? Here are 3 transformative practices to help you rewire your vibration. Practice 1. The pause of presence. The next time you feel the urge to complain, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Take 3 conscious breaths. On the inhale, feel your presence. On the exhale, release judgment. Ask yourself, what is this moment teaching me? This pause returns you to your power. Practice 2. The gratitude compass. At the end of each day, write down 3 things that went right. They don't have to be big. A smile from a stranger, a moment of clarity, a warm cup of tea. Doing this daily trains your attention to notice what's working. Over time, your inner compass points toward light. Practice 3. Radiant visualization. Before sleep, imagine your heart glowing like a sun. See this light expanding through your body and beyond. Now, bring to mind something or someone you're deeply grateful for. Let that feeling expand. Let it saturate your entire field. This activates higher frequencies, fortifying your energetic shield. The shift from complaint to gratitude is not just a mood change. It's a spiritual initiation. Each time you choose gratitude, you reclaim your power as a conscious creator. Your energy field clears. Your vibration lifts, and your reality responds. Because complaining is not just a habit, it's a declaration to the universe. And gratitude is the answer. You are not just a passenger in life. You are a participant in the dance. You co-create reality through the energy you hold. Speak words of life. Think thoughts of expansion. Feel into frequencies of harmony. As the ancient sages taught, as within, so without. The seeds you plant in your inner garden will shape the landscape of your outer world. So, the next time you feel the pull to complain, remember, you are holding the tuning fork. Choose the note you want to play. As Rumi once said, try not to resist the changes that come your way. Instead, let life live through you. May your vibration be a song of peace, power, and presence. And may every word you speak be a blessing.